Yes, today we are going to say something about again this tabular motor. This motor is manufactured by China, and this what exactly motor is operated through RF remote. The RF remote are here. You can see out of any of this remote, this motor can be operated through internal this circuit. But what exactly we do, we remove this particular section from this particular motor, and we just insert our own automation system into this particular motor, and through which this particular motor is being possible to operate through the mobile phone, which is purely automation controlled, right? So this motor is going to be operate through this particular mobile phone app, okay, and through the Bluetooth operation, not by this RF remotes, because we remove the total internal circuitry along with the limit circuit. Limit circuit is no more longer used in this particular motor. That means we remove this particular sections completely, and this section is being purely automated and controlled by the mobile app. So there is no manual limit section is required, and we no need to align this particular section right here through this particular aligner. I am repeating, this section is completely removed along with this particular RF section receiver, and this particular three remote are no more longer used along with this motor, because I removed this particular section along with the limit cutoff circuit, along with the RF control receiver. So we are going to operate this motor by using this particular applications of mobile app. So here is clockwise, here is stop, here is anti-clockwise. So motor used to be rotate clockwise while we are touching this one, and stop while touching this one, and anti-clockwise again while touching this one. So the rotations of the motor could be reversed if we press this one, and now this motor is been set, okay, when we just switch on for 5 seconds initially, maybe anti-clock or clockwise direction. So this motor is to be work only for 5 seconds while we press once. So if I pressing clockwise, so this motor will rotate towards clockwise direction. We can observe from here for 5 seconds initially. So automatically it will stop after 5 seconds. Okay, then this particular clockwise mode never work, okay, unless we are pressing stop button. So after pressing clockwise, this motor will rotate towards clockwise direction till 5 seconds. Parallelly, on the other hand, if we press anti-clockwise this particular button, this motor will work or rotate towards anti-clockwise direction. Clear? So during clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation, if we press stop button, this motor can be stopped in any point of time. Okay. Parallelly, limit is set to 5 seconds. While we just trying to add our timing, so by pressing single touch every time, okay, this will increment 1 second every time increment of the motor rotation. So initial time is 5 second. By pressing once, twice, thrice, five times, maybe if I touch this particular time plus 1 second button 5 times, that means 5 seconds, and previously it was 5 seconds. So motor timing will be 10 seconds for one rotation in one direction, and motor could be reversed. So if I press clockwise, so motor is to be rotated in the clockwise direction. So if I press reverse, so this clockwise direction is become an anti-clockwise through this particular reverse switch. So if I want to reset this motor into its original position, so we can press reset. So this motor will be again reset into 5 seconds its original position. Yes, again we are repeating. Now I'm going to show you by pressing this particular uh, clockwise button, and let's see, this particular motor is connected with my mobile right now. See, I press clockwise, The motor is rotating towards clockwise direction for 5 seconds. It is automatically stop after 5 seconds. Now if I press anti-clockwise, so it will rotate anti-clockwise direction for 5 seconds. See, automatically stop after 5 seconds. So if I press again clockwise, so if I stop now, so in between 5-second interval of time, it is stopped any point of time, any moment within 5 seconds. Now I press it again, stop clockwise. See, the motor is rotating towards clockwise direction, 5 seconds for 5 seconds. If I press anti-clockwise, not pressed, if I press anti-clockwise, it will rotate towards anti-clockwise direction for 5 seconds. Right. Now if I press stop now stop. If I say reverse one, see the reverse button. Now I am pressing clockwise. See the direction of the motor in a clockwise mode. So if I press stop, then reverse, again I am pressing, see the direction of the motor is changed. See, it is reversed. So clockwise is become anti-clockwise during reverse, and anti-clockwise also clockwise by pressing the reverse button. That means reverse button is to make the rotations of this particular motor, okay, into another direction. That means either reverse or forward direction. Clear? So now the motor is set by default for 5 seconds. I press it stop. It's 5 seconds. Again stop. Now I press it 5 times. Already 5 seconds is within it. Now I press another. I am trying to increment 5 seconds more. So 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second. So 5 plus 5 is equal to 10 second. Now the motor is in a positions of rotation, and the timing is to be 10 seconds. So see, this will rotate now for 10 seconds. Yes, after 10 seconds automatically off. If I press clockwise, again is rotate for 10 seconds. See the clockwise direction. Yes, after 10 seconds automatically off. Now if I want to reverse this direction, see once again the direction, I press it clockwise. See the direction towards my finger side for 10 seconds. Yes, it stopped. Now I press stop. Again I press reverse. See the rotation is reversed. Clockwise again. See the direction has been changed. See the direction has changed and timing set to 10 seconds. Yes. After 10 seconds automatically stop. If I press reset now, once I press reset now, so this motor again goes to the default 5-second timing. I press stop, again clockwise direction. So now the motor is set to 5-second timing. Yes, again anti-clockwise 5 second. Earlier, exactly what we used to do in this particular tabular motor, we used to set the positions by this aligner by this way. So now these aligners, these 2 points of upper limit of lower as well as upper, limit of lower as well as upper is no longer used. So this particular is completely out from this motor, and in spite of this, this complete motor is being controlled by the automation application. Okay, so we can set the limit of our motor by particular this applications along with the time plus one reset reverse condition, which is basically the timing segmentations or the time of cutoff is being decided by this particular device, which is mechanical device. Now this mechanical device is no longer in use because we completely remove this one. In place of this particular mechanical device, we placed automation circuit inside this particular motor of our own creation. So these remotes are no longer used along with this particular sections of RF receiver. So this is RF transmitter and this is RF receiver. So this whole section is no longer used along with this particular remote as well as this RF section and limit circuit. So only the motor section is being used only over here, and rest of the automation circuit is being installed within this. It is of our own creation. This is purely run under Bluetooth right now. So once again I'm trying to show you what exactly going on. Clockwise, see the rotation for 5 seconds. Again, not anti-clockwise, again for 5 seconds. Okay, see clockwise direction, see the rotation towards that direction. So now it will be into reverse. If I press stop then reverse, so it will be now towards that direction earlier. Now it will move towards this direction, towards this direction. Yes, see the rotation has been changed, okay, by using the reverse button. Now this motor has been set for 5 seconds by default. So now I am going to make it for 7 seconds. 5, this is 6, this is 7, or may 8 seconds. Now I am pressing stop. If I press any clockwise or anti-clockwise button, so the default time is not right now. The timing is right now is 8 seconds. See, it will move for 8 seconds. Again, if I press anti-clockwise, it will move in other direction or reverse direction for another 8 seconds and automatically stop. So in between 8 seconds, if I need to stop it somewhere, I can press stop button. If I want to reset this motor into original its default timing, which is 5 seconds, so if I press stop now, reset, so it will, this motor now reset, and the default time of this motor is being applicable, which is 5 seconds. So now again, see, it will work for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. If anti-clockwise, it will work for 5 seconds on reverse direction. So it is completely now automated. This motor is completely now automated. No longer we are going to use all such things of Chinese. If you are having any defective motor, or if you want to associate with us for this particular purpose, okay, to get into your particular all these motors into automation control, so please be contact with us. I'll be mentioning my phone numbers and email ID in video. Thank you. I hope you appreciate this video because it is made by us within India, and this particular section is completely removed of Chinese one, and whatever installed within this inside, if anything goes wrong of electronic circuitry as well as automation, okay, it is purely repairable, and we will repair this particular automation circuit, okay, as per our norms. So there is no question of throw any defective motor right now, okay. If the automation product or automation control circuit of RF is defective or anything goes wrong, so this motor again now is repairable, and we just replace this RF section into automation control circuit, which is intact within this particular motor inside. Thank you.